As soon as the plane took off, he quickly left his seat, slipped into the bathroom while the flight attendant wasn't looking, locked the door, used pre-prepared tape to cover the smoke detector sensor, took off his gun, then lit a cigarette and enjoyed it comfortably. As a federal air marshal, Bill was used to this, he was always careful and had never been caught. But this time, something went wrong. Right after Bill returned to his seat, someone sent him an anonymous message through the secure air marshal network. The sender not only knew his identity but also taunted him, warning that smoking in the plane's bathroom was illegal. Bill immediately became alert. Clearly, whoever sent the message was on the same flight. But when he looked around the cabin, almost all the first-class passengers were asleep. The only guy on his phone was just playing a game. So Bill got up and went to check on economy class. But before he could find any clues, the mysterious person sent another message, demanding that Bill set a 20-minute countdown. Every 20 minutes, the sender would randomly kill someone on the plane unless $150 million was wired into a specified account. Bill let out a cold laugh. He thought he already knew who was behind it. But just to be safe, he set the countdown as instructed. Then he deliberately walked toward the rear galley. His colleague Jack, who worked economy class, understood the signal and followed him out. Since only the two of them had access to the secure network, Bill instinctively thought Jack was messing with him.
Don't deny you sent these. Bill, I didn't send these.
To prove his innocence, Jack handed Bill his phone. But aside from routine work reports, there was nothing suspicious. That made Bill nervous again. The death threat seemed real, but Jack wasn't concerned. After all, on a plane at 30,000 feet, a killer had nowhere to hide. This was probably just a prank. Jack told him not to borrow trouble, but Bill still went to the cockpit and explained the situation to the captain in detail. According to aviation regulations, once a credible threat is confirmed, the plane must divert to the nearest airport. However, it would take at least 30 minutes for the transportation authority to screen all passenger information. Most of the time was already gone. Waiting passively wasn't smart. So he called head flight attendant Nancy, turned on the cabin surveillance monitors, showed his badge, and temporarily enlisted the help of his neighbor, Jenny. Nancy had known Bill for years and was completely trustworthy, and Jenny had been asleep next to him when he got the first threat message, so she was also cleared. Bill had the two watch the monitors while he kept messaging the criminal. Anyone using their phone at the same time would be flagged as a suspect. The strategy worked fast. As soon as the messages were sent, several passengers using their phones were identified. Surprisingly, the most suspicious one was his fellow air marshal, Jack. Bill didn't hesitate and followed him.
You son of a bitch.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Hand it over.
What are you... Bill, look at me, okay? I need this money. I can cut you in.
Seeing Bill's firm stance, Jack struck first without warning, but Bill was quick to react. The two engaged in an intense hand-to-hand fight in the tight space. With his superior fighting skills, Bill soon gained the upper hand, pinned Jack down, and locked him in a fatal rear naked choke. But Jack still didn't give up. He struggled desperately to reach the fallen gun. Meanwhile, the 20-minute countdown ended. To avoid causing panic, Bill took Jack's phone and locked the bathroom door from the outside. He thought the crisis was over, but as he walked back,